Back at Maxwell's Music House, Johnny Iwanu is a man that wears, like so many people in the indie music scene, a lot of hats. I wanted to ask you your title, but as you told me the different things you do, there's a lot on your plate, sir.
There's a lot, definitely. Keeps me busy, that's for sure.
So we talked to some indie artists, we've talked to people in the music business, but you have a unique side of it because you're all about the promotion and getting people out to see the music. Let's talk first to the website you developed.
Absolutely. A couple years ago, our music company started indiesolo.com. It started off as a filter for the independent music scene to give indie artists a place to be able to expose their music and just give them that global exposure without the crowd. So we wanted to be a little bit different, so we featured one artist a day. So we became a filter for the independent music scene.
Now when you say feature, traditionally, and it's still done, radio is one way of exposure, but now you have the site. So tell me about how that would work for a day.
So basically, we were kind of the opposite of a MySpace. So instead of making our site open to every single independent artist, we wanted to give music lovers a place where they can actually find excellent quality independent music without getting kind of lost in the crowd. So we would have independent artists submit their applications, we would look at their music, our music team would review it, and if they made the cut, they would get a homepage feature on the front page of Indie Solo for a whole day.
So I guess the obvious question is how many people are just out looking for something fresh and exciting? I mean, there are people that go to an iTunes and go, I know exactly what I want, and then are there people that just go, show me something new that I might like?
Absolutely. With independent music, it's a niche, right? There's so much crossover in the music that it opens up certain types of demographics. And there's people that don't want to hear radio music all the time. They want to find something kind of different, and they look towards independent music sites to be able to find that certain niche of an artist from a specific type of genre, a crossover of multi-genres to be able to find their taste of music.
All right, well, helping out the indie music scene, you certainly are, and I applaud you for that. You're managing, you're helping with ticket sales, and now the website again is
indiesolo.com, and our online ticketing company is ticketscene.ca.
All right, pop online and discover a new music group that you can tell your friends about. Thanks for your time.
Excellent, thank you.
If you're looking to spice up your wardrobe or find that gift that stands out from all the rest, we have a shop for you. Mark checks out RareFunk in downtown Kitchener.
It is an eclectic mix of colors and patterns and styles, all the result of this woman's work. Tamara Mins is the owner, the one who, I guess, decided to open a store like this? Well, how would you describe it?
Well, I did decide to open the store, but I can't take credit for the products that are in here. We represent over 100 Canadian artists and 5 different charities. So what is
RareFunk?
RareFunk is anything unique, anything different, something that inspires imagination and individuality, and something that you're not going to find in stores of mass-produced products.
Here's the thing, though, Tamara, you decided not only would I open a store, not only would I have an eclectic mix of items, and there are a few stores like that, but you decided I want to make use of artisans in southwestern Ontario.
That's, for me, was probably the easiest way to find something that was different and unique. But also it takes away from that mass-produced, as I mentioned. So it's not giving us products that you're going to find several of. It's really few of a kind, a lot of the times one of a kind. So once that product's gone, someone else is enjoying it, and you're not going to see it on 5 different people walking down the street.
Yeah, and part of any good, successful business is the people, and you actually even have individuals here that kind of help out, too.
Absolutely. We're volunteer-led. A lot of our artists do volunteer in the store. We also have co-op students from the local high schools, so a lot of support and a lot of help.
There were everything, really, it is that diverse, from jewelry to seeing stuffed animals to bird feeders to corsets to it runs the gamut. Tell me about these roses here.
This is a rose made by an artist made out of scrap metal, actually. So very unique, something that was very popular at Valentine's Day.
That's really neat, and painted on top. I like that. One other thing that I know has been a big part of the business for you is helping with charities, and you have items that are made here locally, including this jewelry.
Yes, so these are made by the Brain Injury Association, so the proceeds go back to the Brain Injury Association. And as I mentioned, we represent 5 different charities, so we've got some great products for great causes.
One of them involves turtles. Show me the turtle art if you could.
Wally the turtle does his own masterpiece. He walks on the canvas using non-toxic paints. and comes up with these kinds of creations.
Is he paid a fair wage, I imagine, in food? I would hope
fair,
so.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And finally, a unique program that sort of helps women that are incarcerated at the prison for when they want to get on with their lives.
Yeah, so we have a group of volunteers that go in and work and do crafts with the women once a month, and we sell those products at the store, and all of the proceeds go to a charity of the women's choice.
All right. What a great way to showcase some of the upcoming artisans in southwestern Ontario, too. It is worth a stroll. You're going to find a thing here for that person that has everything already right here at RareFunk. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
He's on tour with the Rowdy Boys. Only the Beat has Aaron Pritchett up close and personal.
I would definitely be playing hockey, and more than likely it would be for the Vancouver Canucks right now. Well, it used to be pasta. I used to love pasta, but being on the road now, I look for the best sushi anywhere I can find it. You'd hear a whole bunch of different things, a lot of eclectic stuff. Adele is my favorite currently. She's phenomenal. I make fun of everybody on it usually, and tell them to clean up their stinky clothes.
Well, in case you missed seeing it in the cinema, now you have a chance to watch it in the comfort of your own home. Here's a few of this week's DVD releases. Following the death of his father, Britt Reed teams up with his dad's assistant Cato to fight crime.
Why do you keep asking me to do research on the Green Hornet when you are the Green Hornet?
An American seminary student travels to Italy to take an exorcism course.
You believe Father Lucas has been doing this longer than anyone I know.
I'm telling you this because I'm concerned.
A man discovers that his best friend's wife is having an affair.
I'm gonna tell him.
I'm gonna deny it, and then I'm gonna say you made a pass at me.